Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
Two pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
Twopenny won't be leaving that vault.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for Twopenny's tomb.
Thank goodness you're here. Bank's Irish interests are being damaged by those damn plebeians.
Now, I'll take you in and you'll see everything is perfectly secure.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce.
The accountants are impossible, my dear sir. I shall update our ledgers accordingly.
Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking world. The official bank tour is leaving.
Please, don't harm me. I'll assist you. What would you have me do?
I rather...
Damn your clumsiness! Sorry, sir. Won't happen again. We will count everything later. Mr. Stanley will be pleased with our work tonight. Quickly, Intruder! Hurry now. You will get your count as promised. Mr. Static will be pleased with our work tonight. Faster!
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as their work.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
Thank goodness the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
The currency, a laughingstock. Inflation out of control, Twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however, I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
A letter? For me? Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly. A letter? For me?
What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Well, it'd certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Twopenny's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
It really is very good of you to help. Follow me. The counterfeit money is being spent nearby. Well, if you can call it counterfeit. With those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Aberline.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Mr. Aberline.
I have the utmost faith in you, Miss Fry.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
You do not want to bother me today! You make me sick, you know that? Over here, ladies and gentlemen. There, exclusive, only the highest quality faces. Only a penny. Coming by! You're making me angry. I do awful things when I'm angry. You're actually Mr. Steve. It's his word against mine. Oh, no. Mr. Stevens is an honest businessman who keeps clean books. And now you're coming up with all these mealy-mouthed excuses. 10 guineas by tomorrow. I'll cut off the balls. Get away from me!
The counterfeiters.
You'll end up dead! You'll regret it if I come over there!
Be at ease. I am not responsible for Twopenny's death. I merely took advantage of a fortuitous situation. If Scotland Yard
What has gotten into that driver?
Nothing at all, sir.
Perfectly, sir.
I've told you. Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Yes, sir.
Keep this place locked down.
Yes, sir.
Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
These streets aren't safe.
Nobody gets in without my set.
See, what did I tell you? Anyone could break in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, try to revive.
I want to know my money's safe.
I want answers.
There. As if they were never taken.
I'll teach you a lesson. Oh no! Dear Lord! She's not for.
Flights outside the Bank of England. Please
Here now.
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Fry, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.